Immanuel Velikovsky's theories that caused a storm of reaction in the scientific world. Who can recount the human past, and especially the unrecorded, or what we read in the mythologies of various ancient cultures? Probably no one, not even historians, archaeologists, and sciences that deal with them. However, if someone claims a different theory than the one the establishment considers to be correct, they immediately fall to eat him, accusing him of being a fraud promoting pseudoscience, when they themselves cannot prove their own theories either. With this category, with the label of pseudoscientist, is Immanuel Velikovsky. It sounds like an outcry to mainstream thinking in 1950 when he published his book Worlds in Collision and declared that cataclysmic disasters recorded in the Holy Bible and repeated in other ancient texts, such as the Egyptians, Mayans, and many others, the ancient Greeks, were some convulsions of the universe, quote unquote, that our ancestors once upon a time, in the depths of antiquity, witnessed, and even firsthand, particularly important events that occurred in our solar system and affected geological and human history on Earth. For example, it could be some changes in the orbits of Venus and Mars, such that they brought the two planets closer to the Earth than they should have been, causing the floods and other disasters in the past. If there are indications, thoughts, opinions, or even theoretical evidence that differ from our established version of history, why should they all be dismissed? Why can't those who hold the scepters of academia provide reasonable answers to the gaps that arise from the theories they themselves create and accept? Failing to do so, how can they so easily dismiss other theories that might fill in the blanks? A lot of people form the impression that, at least for some things, they live in a cover-up and are methodically moving away from the real picture of the truth, whatever it is. And from Cactus Publications, read about Immanuel Velikovsky. He was born in Vitebsk, Belarusia in 1895. He studied at the universities of Edinburgh in Scotland, Kharkov in the Ukraine, and Moscow, Russia. Graduated in 1921. He worked as a doctor in Palestine. He went on to study psychology in Zurich and Vienna. In the years 1921 to 24, he collaborated with Einstein in the publication of the Scripta Universitatis. In 1939, he immigrated to the United States and became a naturalized American. A scholar of the mythology of the Mediterranean people, he argues that these often escape the realm of myth and allegory, refer to real events. To Velikovsky belongs the hypothesis that already in historical times, an electromagnetic disturbance of our solar system brought the planets Mars and Venus closer to the Earth, which thus underwent a series of changes. For the geological changes that, according to him, shook our planet, he cites evidence from the field of geology and paleontology. More recent scientific observations from spacecraft have verified many elements of Velikovsky's theories. Marcus Allen of Nexus magazine talks about one of the most controversial theories ever put forward, and eventually, as obviously expected, rejected by mainstream science and history, those of Immanuel Velikovsky. And I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.